This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. We're in Monaco, ahead of this Saturday night's boxing bonanza from the Monte Carlo Casino. I'm joined by Dereck Chisora. What are you wearing?
It's a cape, my Superman cape. So this is like a crazy man cape.
Are you going to bring the old face bandana on this week?
Nah, I've retired that thing now.
Over with?
I'm retired from the first bandana thing. I don't know, do you think people like it?
I think you should bring it back.
I think I should bring it back, yeah.
Yes.
Should bring Michael Jackson back too.
I heard they wasn't too impressed with you at the press conference today for your use of...
Flying fuck about them. Don't care. No, I'm joking. Cut that out. I'm joking. I don't know what they want me to do, man. You can't give me a mic and not expect me to swear. I got Tourette's, man. I just say what comes out of my mouth.
Like I said, you're in action this Saturday night, just fighting for the European title.
Yeah.
What's your motivation level saying right now?
You know what I already said, man. I'm in beast mode. I'm excited about this fight. This young warrior is gonna come and fight. You know, he's 24. He's hungry. I do respect the kid. He looks in great shape. But you know what? I've been in the harder fights. I've taken harder shits than this kid, so we can deal with him easily.
I've read that you've said, if you haven't said this, then say, but you're using kind of this fight to catapult you into the fights that you really want for next year.
Oh, this is the fight I really want. I've done it a 3-fight deal with Matchroom, so the fights are just coming back to back. It's exciting times for the heavyweight game for everybody. For those people who support the heavyweight game and the big guys, it's a fight. I had a fight a couple weeks ago in Liverpool, which was okay. This one is going to be beautiful.
Obviously, you was in Cardiff over the weekend. Got a quick couple of minutes with you about that, but yeah, I didn't really want to talk about properly about Dillian Whyte's performance against Robert Helenius.
Well, you know what? As I said before, man, Dillian wanted to fight, but Robert didn't want to fight. So Dillian ended up doing all the work himself. He ended up beating himself in the rounds, winning the rounds by himself, and with so many things he was trying to do, it was not working for him. And I just felt, instead of him to realize Robert don't want to fight, instead of him to just stick to his jab and just use the 1-2, not trying to knock the guy out, but just win a great fight instead of making it. Dillian made the fight messy for himself, if I have to say that. And fair dues to him, he won the silver WBC. But I personally don't believe that he's got anything to bother Deontay Wilder with. Could not knock a guy who wouldn't want to fight out. So.
What do you think about Wilder reportedly wanting $7 million to fight Dillian Whyte?
And Eddie Hearn should pay it.
Really?
Sky should pay it. Eddie Hearn should pay it. The Russians are going to pay him $7 million. Why not? He owes the WBC silver. He should pay it. This a heavyweight game. You can't get anything for cheap. Yeah, he's right. He should get $7 million. Just easy $7 million he makes in his life. And how much is Dillian going to get from that? So Dillian will be fighting almost for about 150 grand. Yeah, do the maths. The fight has to be in London. O2. Yeah, because Dillian ain't gonna sell out Wembley or O2, and then they'll probably sell a couple of tickets, and then pay-per-view, not really. So yeah, give the guy $7 million, let the guy come down here. But this is where he's very tricky now. Would Eddie Hearn pay $7 million to fight Deontay Wilder versus AJ? Because he knows he will make the money back. But he will not pay $7 million for Dillian Whyte because he knows he's chucking money where? Down the drain. You see that now?
That's what you believe, yeah?
Well, I fucking believe that. So, yeah, if Deontay Wilder and AJ were fighting, if Deontay say I want 20, you know what Ed will say, I'll give you 20. Let's make the fight happen because he knows he's gonna make that money back through AJ and everybody. But with Dillian, he would think twice, like, oh mate, I don't like, you know what? Probably call his guy, his accountant, like, nah mate, we ain't got that money. His dad would probably say, no, we're not doing that.
What about Eddie Hearn saying he knows how much that fight is worth? And obviously, I think what they've offered is originally was 3 million plus the US TV. Whether that goes up to 3.5, I don't know. But what about him saying that he knows exactly what that fight's worth?
Listen, it's like this, man. 3 million, we're saying £3 million, $3 million, and then the TV rights in America. It's just a point of where's the fight going to take place.
I believe he wants to take it on the Feb the 3rd at the O2. So
At the O2.
He's got the date for the O2 on February the 3rd, so that's the date that's been mentioned.
I believe that day is my day. That's why I signed a contract with him. If he goes back on that word, I'll cut his hair off.
Well, that still could be your date and his date, I don't know.
It's my date. Listen, man. Deontay Wilder, take the 3 million, come fight. It's the easiest 3 million you ever make. You understand?
You don't believe Dillian Whyte's got a chance against Wilder then?
Everybody's got a chance in this heavyweight game, but I believe Dillian Whyte don't punch hard enough to bother Deontay Wilder. Have you ever seen Deontay Wilder's knockout ratio?
Yeah.
People wake up with smelly sauce. They don't just wake up and then say, the fight's over. The ref has to come in there, smelly sauce, and then the guy goes, what happened? You get knocked out. The guy's got power, but he's fragile. His hands break easily. So, good luck to those two.
Would you say that your resume of opponents, caliber-wise, is better than Deontay Wilder's?
I think my resume, caliber-wise, is better than all the heavyweight game, all the fighters out there. It's better than the guys I've boxed are better than AJ's guys, better than Dylan's guy, better than AJ, better than Deontay Wilder, better than Joseph Parker. I have boxed. I have fought more guys, ruthless guys.
Just going back to that night in Cardiff, obviously
Night.
You said on the night that you believe that the stoppage was timed correctly.
Yes.
Is still the same case?
Yes. Man, listen, man. I was saying ringside. The blows that guy was getting from the head, the reason why that guy didn't go down is because that guy's calves were so huge and his thigh muscles were like unbelievable. He had good legs. So every shot AJ would hit him with, it was just like the legs were taking it. And the blows he was getting hit with in his head, I don't think he was not winning the fight. I think he only chucked about 3 shots which bothered AJ, the body shot, and then the headbutt, and then maybe a little cheeky left hook, and that was it. But either of that, the ref done a great job to stop it.
It seemed to be one of them fights that Joshua was never going to get credit for unless people knew exactly what kind of fighter Takam is.
Mate, I believe that, for this one, there was no fear in AJ because he didn't know what Takam was, so there was no fear in it. He was not worried at any point in this fight. That's why he dropped his hands, he done a bit of showboating because Takam could not hurt Joshua. That's why he was so controlling the fight with his jab. Even in the inside, for a big guy, he don't box inside, and he was fighting inside with a smaller guy. That's why he got headbutt. So his confidence was great for that fight. His jab was good, For those fans who know boxing, they'll say that fight was good, and then for those who just want to come and watch a knockout, they'll be very disappointed.
When you see all these possible fights that can be made between Wilder and Joshua and Dylan, even Fury, where do you see ideally yourself in that for next year?
Mate, we love fighting, man. We're just gonna be fighting all day long. You know, I love fighting. I think most people know that. You know, it's the different mindset. It's like, you know, fighters now. You know, we were talking to Senior Barry. You know, when we went fishing. You know, fighters now want to fight once a year, twice a year. That's not boxing for me. You know, I want to fight almost. If I could fight almost every 3 weeks, I would. I actually personally would, because I love fighting. You know, Deontay Wilder, he's at the WBC, you know, for a while now, but he hasn't had any proper fight. You know, since he's won it. The mandatory people is the people he's defending with it, and then after this, he's gonna have to defend with this guy. You know, it's just a scam. You know, he should fight real fighters, man. He should fight, you know, proper fighters.
Where do you stand on wanting to win the heavyweight championship of the world, or is it about being in the biggest fights for the most money, or a combination of it all?
It's about money, man.
Ahead of a world title?
It's about money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't get fooled yourself, man. It's about money. It's all about the Benjamins, the money. It's about money, bro.
So if you can earn more money without fighting for a world title,
I would rather earn more money.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
When did that mindset come in? Because obviously
it's always been my mindset. It's about money, because you have to understand. Yes, you can walk down the road, be the WBC heavyweight champion after you retired, and you ain't got pot to piss in. As Mike Tyson say, some of those belts are just belts. You know, there's so many belts in the game now. It's about money, bro. It's about money. It's not, you know, most people say they want to do it for the belts. No, but really and truly, it's about money. You know? It's the dollars, bro. Now they got a silver WC diamond belt, which just came out. And they got the silver one, they got the bronze one. You don't know what you fight for anymore, man. You can be mandatory today, and then next week, there's another mandatory in front of you, and you have to fight him to fight for that world title and the championship. The guy who got the world title, he has to fight this guy before he fights you, and then suddenly you wait 4 or 5 years to fight for the world title. It's about money. You know, it's about the dollars. Pay the guy $7 million, come to fight.
So on your kind of priority list then, if we put money at the top of that, where does winning a heavyweight world title come into that, or doesn't it?
Listen, man. It's like this, man. To all those guys holding all those titles, just keep holding them, because until I come and collect, you know, it is about money.
But to be fair, you've always said this anyway, so...
Yeah, it's about money. There's no point of you fighting for a world title fight and you got nothing a pot to piss in. It's about dollars, bro. You know, there's no need of a guy who's got a world title fight, right, or who's holding a, you know, in any way, and he's not getting paid any money.
How many fights you got left in you? Or don't you know that?
You don't know. You never know, man. It's like you asking, how old are you now?
36.
36. So you got another 36 summers left before you die. That's short, isn't it? If you calculate it.
if you put it like that, yeah.
You got 36. You got another, maybe not even that 36 summers. No way. Maybe you might not even make it to fucking 45.
I might not make it out of fucking Monaco.
Exactly my point.
Are you serious? You don't know what's right. It generally don't. But I'm talking about your fighting career. You're talking about my life. So.
No, but it's the same thing, bro. Man, I will fight until I can't move my head.
So basically, until you basically lose the desire to want to get back in the ring?
Yeah. Right now I got the desire. I love running in the morning. I love working. You know, even us this French guy here, man. Put a camera on the French boy. French boy. Do I like training?
Love training. Very hard training.
Say something in French.
Bonjour à tous. Bienvenue à Monaco.
I don't start off.
Can you do a bit of Del Boy French to him?
Huh?
Bit of Del Boy French.
I forgot to watch those series. Yeah, but listen, I will fight until I don't want to fight anymore. And keep myself in great shape.
You seem very chilled out nowadays.
Maybe we're in Monte Carlo, man.
No, but you seem like, I don't know, like, I'm not to patronise you for saying you've grown up. Even though you are younger than me, I can say that actually. How old are you? You are younger than me.
Well, you want the English age or the African age?
Yeah.
No, joking, man. Oh, I'm 33, bro.
33.
I'm not like some of my African compadres out there, man. How old are you? I'm 24. What? 24? Man, look at your beard. You know, I got to know 24. I got to. You ask him a year later, how old are you? I'm 23. What? You were 24 last year, but nah, man. We're good here.
So yeah, press conference today. Obviously the weigh-in tomorrow, and then Saturday night, as you said in the press conference, someone's getting fucked up.
Someone's getting fucked up, man. We're bringing the tornado to Monte Carlo in this beautiful sunny day. You know, it's going off. We're so excited. I'm happy.
Well done.
You know, I'm geared up for the fight. I'm geared up for the fight. Yeah, I'm excited.
Well done.
Just finally, that looks a good bit of meat.
Show the people. Can we get some mustard, mate, please?
Dereck, just finally.
Yeah, go on. You can video me what I eat.
All right.
You know.
Yeah, seem to be getting a little bit of positivity around the Tyson Fury situation.
In what way?
Well, reading the other day, the board have said that they want him to put forward a date when he proposes to come back. And
listen, man, I love Tyson, but Tyson has to fight his own demon. His own demon is himself. If he could disappear for 6 months, take his wife, take his kids, take his Lamborghini and his caravan, go somewhere, and then disappear, and just knuckle down, train, lose weight, come back, that'll be a great fight, him and AJ.
That's the biggest fight there is in this country, isn't it? Fury.
No,
Fury
man,
and
there's big fights out there, man. There's always a big fight out there. It just has to.
Sorry, Dereck.
I'll just come, as soon as I walk out, I see you.
Yeah, I'm here. We're living it. Look at it.
Right,
He's living it. Look.
He's loving it out here. He said to me earlier, "We do more fights in Monaco."
He's
It's like second home.
just to recap on our interview with Dereck.
Yeah.
He basically is saying that you should get your money out and pay Deontay Wilder his $7 million
Why?
if you really want to back him. Your man Dylan.
You don't work like that. It's a business as well.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, you can ask me anything you want.
So let's say if AJ wants to fight Deontay Wilder,
Yeah.
and then Deontay will say, "You know what? I'm fighting AJ."
Let me tell you why.
Give me.
Let me give you a straight answer.
Yeah.
It will knock your argument for 6 straight away.
Yeah.
You know the way I do it.
Yeah.
The fighter owns the show.
Yeah.
If Dillian Whyte wants to fight for nothing,
Yeah.
he can give him the 7 million. If AJ turned around and said to me, give him 7 million, no problem. He can have what he wants because it affects his purse. So if I said to you, I tell you what, Del Boy, you own a show, you fight Deontay Wilder. By the way, you get nothing.
I'll take it.
Okay,
I'll take it.
we'll do that then.
Alright.
All right, we'll try and do that then.
Getting in America, that's how bad
Well,
it is.
only because you want a holiday.
Of course I want a holiday. I like a free holiday. Look at my boys, they love a free holiday. Put the camera on the boys, they love a free holiday.
Look at this, look.
Look at that, they love a free holiday.
Wagyu burgers, they've got a lovely bit of sea bream over there. What's that? Venison?
Venison, bro.
All right, mate.
Your dad's here.
Who's here? Your dad?
No.
Who's this guy here?
Hello's over there.
Careful, you're on camera.
He's just off shot at the minute.
Yeah, good.
He's
Keep
just
it
off
that.
shot.
Yeah, keep it out. We don't want the kids involved.
Right, okay.
Don't be embarrassed.
Do you know what? Do you know what?
What?
My daughter knows who he is. Because she's. Who is he?
His name is, I forgot his name.
James Helder. No? What's his name? What's his name?
Too much attitude.
No clue? Yeah, that's a
No
good
clue.
example.
What's that?
Yeah, that is a Cassius something.
No
Yeah,
clue.
hey!
His name's Cassius.
Hey!
Right, go on, go and play. Go on.
No, you get interview.
No, you can't get in the interview. We'll do one later. Go on. Yeah, so that's how it works. The fighter owns the show. The fighter gets all the money with us. It's all very well, you know, fights. Oh, another pay-per-view. Hearn makes all the money. No, the fighters make all the money. So the fighter will dictate what the offer is.
Why are you wearing a nice watch for, Eddie?
Because I gave my other one to you. This is a cheap watch compared to the one you had off me, which incidentally you told me you'd lost. Which is the last one I'm
stolen.
ever. It weren't stolen. It's the last one I'm ever buying you.
He's saying that he's on that 3rd of Feb show, regardless.
Yeah, well, he's supposed to be in December. He's supposed to be on a Hey Bellew card as well. He wants the box every other week.
That's what he just said.
Bad motherfucker.
But he's got to get through Saturday. We've got to look good. Because I tell you, it's a great time to look good as a heavyweight.
Yeah, there should be something good about that.
I knew I should have had a son.
Have you got time or after I finish there?
Yeah, finish up, we'll talk.
Watches. Let's not talk about watches actually. Alright, well listen Derek, I'm going to let you get on with your good bit of steak there.
Alright, you know one thing, yeah?
Yeah.
The only best thing about France is the weather. The croissant is not good. The steak is not good. The women are not good. What else?
Not France, it's Monaco.
And it's €10 for a bottle of water.
Do you know, we're getting robbed blindly, man.
What?
It's Monaco here, it's not France.
I thought Paris was there until I come here. Jeez.
Huh?
I thought Paris was there until I come here. Jeez.
I asked for a ribeye. I get the end of the cow. I don't know. But it's all good though.
Alright, Dereck Chisora, thank you very much
go
for
speak to
Rifle
Eddie.
TV. Yeah, we're going to go and chat with Eddie and
Yeah?
we'll catch up.
Alright then, buddy. Catch you later.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.